Hi everyone, Katie here. Just doing the second video with this image DJ Love by Saturated Canary. And I'm going to be doing the hair in this video. I wanted to do something a little bit different because this is kind of more of a alternative type image. So I could do something really fun with it. So I decided I wanted to do kind of that silver, white blonde lilac type color that some of the stars have been doing and is pretty popular out there in the pastel hair. So I'm laying down a base of C1 to kind of get started with that. I left some white areas because it's going to be a really light hair color. And now I'm going in with V22, which is a really nice pale lilac, and it does have some gray to it. So it's going to be keeping within that theme. Just putting in some strands, kind of establishing the way that the hair is flowing and giving some separation in there by going from the tip of the hair to kind of the root. And then I'm going to come in with C3 because I want to make sure that it stays kind of that gray silvery color, so I don't want it to get too purple. I want to make sure that there's kind of an even balance of the two. Don't want to overwhelm it too much because again it's a really light hairstyle, so I'm just putting some flicks in there here and there, kind of going with the flow of the hair as it's been drawn. And then I'm coming in with V25, which is going to be the next step up in that purple color family. And so I'm spacing these strands out a little bit further, and I'm not pulling them as far in because I'm really just starting to put some depth in there. And then I came back in with C3 just a little bit, just to put some more flicks and some more kind of strands of hair in there, some more definition, but without getting too purple again. And then here I'm going to move on to V28. And since that's one of the darker colors, I'm going to be a little bit more strategic with where I put it. So I put some there at the roots, and then I'm envisioning the way the hair is laying for how it's drawn, and anything that I think is behind where maybe a piece of hair is kind of sticking out or poofing out a little bit more, that's where I'm going to lay this color in so that it really starts to look like natural highlights and lowlights of a hairstyle, and kind of how that would look and what would catch the light and what would be more shadowed. And then that strand in front was just looking a little too white, so I pulled in a little bit more of the V22 in there. And then I wanted a little bit more purple, and so I went ahead and grabbed BV08, which is quite a bit darker. It still is more of a bluish grayish tone, so it's not going to be like really in your face violet. And that's kind of what I was going for, but again, this is going to be way more strategic, and so I am just doing small doses of it, really using it to be more defining of strands of hair. They're going to be spaced a lot further apart. They're not going to come as far in towards the middle. And so it's really just adding some depth into the hair with this color. And then that's going to finish up this second video with this image. So stay tuned for the third, which is just going to finish up the clothing. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!